And we're also gonna add Shala and Giblet into the mix. And if you don't know who Shala and Giblet are, they're from Dragon Ball Legends. Shala was the first Super Saiyan God. Some people think. I don't. And Giblet is his twin brother. Who's the same as him, and the reason why I chose them as in Universe 6 is because they look identical. And also, Shala and Giblet's armor looks like Universe 6 Saiyan's armor. So they're going to be like the same age as Goku and Vegeta, but they're not going to even know them because like they're in two different universes. They're going to be on planet Sadala. As they'd be training so much as children, having power levels of about 500,000 already because of their skill and finesse and how much power they have. They're already in the Sadala elites, but they don't really care about Sadala. It's not really important to them. There's nothing really important about the planet. It's just boring. They're training even more until when they reach about 17, when they reach about 20 years old, they're all at a power level of over 300 billion. AKA, they're about Super Saiyan God Goku level in their bases. They don't have Super Saiyan though. Okay, look, they're not that much. They're about Super Saiyan 2 level, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan level in the Cell Saga. So they'd be training, and then they'd meet someone named Vados while she's traveling through the universe. And she says, "Oh, you guys are Saiyans. May I ask you something?" They say, "Sure." He says, "Would you like to train on Lord Champa's world to get stronger for the universe's defenders?" They all agree, saying, "Uh-huh." He says, "But that will come with a cost." He says, "But we didn't even ask." She goes, "Well, if you do want to train there, which will give you a massive power boost, you will have to do these certain instructions. One of you will have to learn to cook for Lord Champa." Giblet says, "I already know how to cook. I already know how to cook well." She goes, "Well, perfect. I'll send you on you'll do quick missions from me that I send to you, and you guys will go to certain planets where I give you quests, and you guys will do them, and you will grow from these." As they head to Champa's planet, Champa says, "Vados, who are these three?" He says, these are three wandering Saiyans from planet Sadala, sir. They are stronger than the average Saiyan. They are a lot stronger than the average Saiyan. So I want to train them." He goes, "Well, you're allowed to, as long as they cook for me." He says, the boy on the left will." He goes, "Hi, my name is Giblet, sir. And this is my twin brother, Shallot. Christian says, "Hi, I'm Christian. Nice to meet you. Now, what's our first quest, Vlado?" He says, "Well, first, buy tons of food. Get tons of food from the planet Earth, and stop it from destruction." They go, "Okay." As they get out there and wipe out Emperor, peel off of that universe, and the world goes back to normal. They buy all kinds of food and bring it to Champa. Champa says, "The food's gone bad." He says, "The food's not good." Giblet yells, "We had to fly to the coldest part of the stratosphere to keep this thing cold. To keep the food cold, you ungrateful little." Charlotte says, "You can't talk to him like that. He's the god of destruction, Giblet. You can't do that." He goes, Giblet wants to just... So then Vado says, "Well, since you're..." He says, Christian says, "I'll cook it," as he absolutely masters the meal, and he goes, "So good. Cook more." Christian says, "That's all we bought. You ate about 300 pounds of food." No. He says, "Shouldn't you be getting in shape as well?" He goes, "How dare you!" He goes, Vado says, "He is right, Lord Champa. You have gained a lot of weight. I mean, your brother Beerus is just skin and bones, but at least he's strong." He goes, "Don't bring up Beerus. He's not stronger than me." He says, "Well, get back to training, or else he will be." He goes, "Fine," as all four of them start to train. With all of them unlocking, with Christian, Shala, and Giblet all unlocking God Key, along with the Super Saiyan God transformation. They also they don't have Super Saiyan, so they're just in God. They just know the Super Saiyan God. As they go, Then he says, I want to slim myself down, Vados. We've been training for over 2 years, and why haven't we gotten any stronger? He goes, Lord Champa, I guess we can... Do you guys know anywhere where Lord Champa? Christian says, I guess Earth, because the Dragon Balls I guess we can use. He says, Shenron, can you make Lord Champa skinnier? He goes, oh, okay. Your wish is my command. And Champa becomes much skinnier. Not much skinnier, but he's like, but then Champa says, let's go eat! As he goes, and Champa just turns fat again. Christian says, well, that was a waste of the Dragon Balls. You're back to normal. As they just train in all 3 of them by the time that the Tournament of Power will probably be. But let's go on to the Universe 6 tournament where Christian, Shell, and Giblet would not be entering because they'd be training with Vados. But let's just go into Vados's and thing meet up. Actually, no, this is before the Universe 6 tournament. Where Vados is making this, 3 of them wear heavy suits. Just like Whis. As Christian's like, this thing is so heavy! And Charlotte says, I know that! Giblet says, can you guys calm down? They both yell, no! This is too hard! As they're staying there, Vegeta says, well, the Saiyan says, the other Saiyan says, who are these 3? Christian goes, ah! As he falls, hits the ground. He goes, why are these things way more heavy? Ah! Christian goes, head grenade! Vegeta's like, what? Goku's like, what? Christian goes, well, I'm gonna put in some headphones. I'm just gonna go listen. You guys can do whatever you want. He tells that to Shao and Giblet. Beerus doesn't know, so if Beerus asks him the question, whatever. He's listening to... He's listening to... Wait for them to ask you who you know. The heathens take it slow. Wait for them to ask you. As he's just standing there, as Beerus says, hey, staying in the back. Which is Christian. Hey, answer me. As he goes, as Christian finally speaks up, because he can't hear Beerus still, as he goes, wait for them to ask you who you know. As he appears behind Beerus. No. So Beerus saying, answer me, you fool! As Christian's not even listening, dang it, why does this have to happen? Then, when Beerus yells at him to answer, Christian says... As he appears behind Beerus. You laughing on the psychopath sitting next to you. You loving on the murderer sitting next to you. Gotta get sitting next to you. Gotta get lost. Please don't forget. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. As Beer starts to get pissed and shoots a blast at him, Christian moves his head going, ooh, as he's still singing while he moves his head. Over the half of the abuse. Welcome to well, commerce as well. Use a mention. They can smell your intentions. Don't forget. Friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. As he goes, oh wait, someone's calling me. As he shuts off his device, as he says, someone called me. He goes, Choppa, your mortals are so disrespectful. They didn't even listen to what I said. He says, that was just him. And he doesn't care about anything you say, Beerus. He says, Whis, bring out the food already. He goes, yes, Lord Beerus. Christian eats it going, this is pretty good. He says, but I had better. Vegeta says, oh, then why did you finish it? Christian says, I didn't. I took one bite. Vegeta goes, oh, dang it, I usually get to say that with everyone. Christian does, exactly. It tastes spongy and cardboardy. Ew, this is disgusting. It's just so bland. Whis goes, oh, well, that was mean. Christian goes, no offense, but this is really, really bland. He goes, Vados, you know. He goes, right, as she puts her staff to the ground, has hot sauce, and I don't really like sauce on my ramen. I do this for context. As he catches them both, dumping and then putting a lot in, except for not a lot of salt, because that's bad for you. As he goes, ramen's way better than I ever thought it would be. I don't know why I did that. That was cringy ass. He goes, this is pretty good. Well, it's not really better than the Don Dunberg egg, because that tastes amazing in an omelet. Well, I'm gonna go now. Bye. He goes, and if there's any fighting going on, I'm not doing anything about it. Shallot, oh yeah, Giblet is actually the next god of destruction. Is gonna be the next god of destruction. All three of them have all different forms. Like Shallot's got another mastered form. We already know Giblet has god of destruction, but we don't know what Christian has. Alright, let's go back to this. So, he'd meet Cabba saying, what do you want, kiddo? He says, can you train me? You look so powerful. He goes, I am not even a part of this planet, so no. Get lost. As he walks away from him. Let's just go into the Tournament of Power. Cabba walks up to him saying, wait, you're the mean guy. Christian says, hi, I'm mean guy. He goes, look, there's a tournament that relies on the fate of our universe. Do you think you and your two friends could join? Christian goes, fine, if it depends on the fate of our universe, then sure. I'll go alert Shallot and Giblet. He goes, so their names are Shallot and Giblet? What's yours? He goes, Christian, now I'll go get them. As he disappears and says, Shallot, Giblet, we got a tournament that's... He says, Shallot says, I'm not joining. Christian says, it's the fate of our universe. He goes, I'll join. Giblet's like, alright. Then Cabba also gets Caulifla and Kale. Hit Frost, Botamo, and Megetta. They don't need the Namekians. So now it's time for Universe 6's way stronger team to head straight to the Tournament of Power. When they get in there, Vegeta says, "That's that Saiyan from before." Gohan says, "There's a lot more Saiyans, huh?" He goes, "Yeah, but we didn't really sense his power. He might not be strong at all." Caulifla, Kale, and Cabo go to see Vegeta and Goku. Well, Christian, Shallot, and Giblet are literally not talking to anyone. They're just like, this is so weird. How can Kappa just go talk to anyone and just randomly befriend them? He goes, Shallot says, "It's in his blood. He can easily friend anyone. Hopefully. That Vegeta guy doesn't look like his friend." Alright, back to this. So they're heading straight forward. So when it starts, Christian just jumps away, going, He's not even in God form, since that's basically his only transformation. Along with Shallot, who has 1, and Giblet, who has 2. Christian says, as he's scoping around, saying, "Giblet, you should go fight that dude with the giant mustache." He goes, "Why?" He goes, "Because he's like you. He's also got a will to be the god of destruction." He goes, "Really?" Ah! As he goes straight into Super Saiyan God, Vegeta goes, "What? Super Saiyan God?" As Giblet goes, "Hey, you! Bearded dude!" He goes, "It's Top." He goes, "Whatever, fight me. You're a god of destruction candidate as well." As they go, as he starts to throw punches at him, he goes, "For justice, I will defeat you!" and shoots a blast at him. Giblet smacks it away and super. I already had lunch. Hot Pocket. Mother, let me tell you something. You can't keep on saying that. That's weird. What? Hot Pocket you? Yes. What's wrong with it? It's weird. You have ham sandwich. Ham? Want ham cheese sandwich? Jeff! I'm good. What? Alright, guys, let's get back into this. So, Giblet and Super Saiyan God and Toppo in his base form would start fighting. As they go, everyone would attack Christian for no reason. He just put out his hand, creating a key barrier, which everyone gets stuck on. As he spins around, along with the key barrier, as they all go flying out. They go, "Ah!" He goes, "Well, that was easy." As he looks saying, As he encounters 17. As he goes, as him and him are fighting, a giant robot. As they go, Christian says, "I guess we could team up for now?" He goes, "Fine, whatever." As they go, the guy shoots a giant attack, and Christian creates a way bigger barrier than 17 would. He goes, it didn't even reach. How weak. As then, a giant Hakai blast, since Toppo and Giblet are already in their god of destruction forms. A blast comes right at Christian. He says, 17, get out of the way. He goes, "How do you know my name? I never told you." He goes, "It literally says it on your shirt, Android 17. He goes, as he jumps away, Christian creates an energy blast that turns into a kind of a Keyblade, the one that Goku did. But then it shoots out in a quick blue and purple and white blast. It's quick, like you hit him and it goes boom. As Toppo's key blast is empty erased, he goes, He goes, "What?" Christian goes, "Instinctive eraser." Virus goes, "Jumbo, where did you get those 3? He goes, "Vados found them. And I don't feel like explaining anymore." But then Christian's about to get speed blitzed, but then he dodges out of the way, and it's by Dispo. As he kicks Dispo in the face, then instinctively goes, and Christian then appears behind him with his hand out. He's not in UI Omen, he's literally in Super Saiyan. He's not even in Super Saiyan, he's in his base. As he puts his arm out and goes a Celestial Whirlwind, which he Dispo goes, as he's blasted back. Belmont goes, no, how is he beating Dispo's speed? As then it's time for him to fight Dispo for real. Dispo goes full speed, Christian goes straight into Super Saiyan, God one-shots him out of the ring, going easy. Christian looks as Kefla's fighting Goku, but then Kefla's eliminated. Christian says, a new form. Okay, no, it's just that, and then Goku goes to fight Jiren. He says, and he uses Ultra Instinct. Christian says in his head, pretty cool, not gonna lie. But then Goku's defeated. Christian jumps in saying, oh, I kinda wanna fight you. Jiren shoots a blast. Christian uses Distinctive Eraser as he erases the attack and and then the whole battlefield is covered in blue flames. As Jiren is knocked back, he goes, ugh. Belmont goes, Jiren is knocked down. Beerus goes, alright, how strong is he? All he did was shoot at it. We didn't even see what happened, and that Jiren guy went flying back. Champa just starts dying, laughing, going, ah, ha, ha, ha. As then Giblet lands one last hit, which knocks Topo out of the ring and then says, Hakai Beam! As he shoots at a Hakai Beam, well, Topo creates a Hakai Ball. When they're clashing, Giblet lets go and shoots out his own giant Hakai, which defeats, what's his name? Screw this alarm. Why is this alarm say get it? So with this video, as he'd obliterate Jiren and then just walk away saying that he's pathetic and that there's no way that he's getting defeated this tournament. As he goes, welcome to the Psychopath. Christian says, this is really boring. As Christian looks going, as he leaves and then puts on a little speaker next to him so he can just sit down and listen to music as he sits there. As Goku and Kefla are fighting,
there are so many reasons that people love
Christian's sitting on top of a rock, putting out a speaker as he sits down, closing his eyes. As Frieza goes, what is that unholy noise? As he looks at Christian with the speaker, going, it's a monkey. As he goes, die, monkey! Christian gets his fist saying, If anything, you're the monkey. As he kicks him back, Frieza goes, "Ah!" As Christian gives Frieza a beat down. And Frieza can't take this. I know how he took you know how he took a hour beat down from Super Saiyan Broly? Well, he's about to take a 5-minute beating from Super Saiyan God Christian. As he goes, Frieza's about to die as Christian shoots a blast, almost knocking Frieza out. He goes, "Ah!" Christian smiles, saying, "You sly fox, I'm gonna rip your head off. I don't care if I get eliminated." As he literally throws a death scythe, which almost cuts Frieza's head off. It cuts him as he goes, "Oh, I almost just died." Christian says, "That was all fake. You didn't even see that." But he does punch Frieza in the face as he launches him back. As he flies, as him and Frieza are fighting for the duration of the match, of the entire tournament of Wower. As Kefla has been knocked out, it's just Universe 7 and Universe 6 left, because Universe 11, because Jiren was eliminated by Goku in Super Saiyan Blue, because Goku kicked him out of the arena when he was weakened from Christian's instinctive eraser. So now it's just Universe 6 and 7. It's Christian, Kaba, Hit. No, Hit was knocked out by Jiren. Somehow Caulifla got out of the fusion, because Christian shot, when Goku was about to finish her off with a Kamehameha, he shot a quick beam through Kefla's earring, which made her defuse. Then he tried to snatch Kale and Caulifla, but he only got Caulifla out. As he goes, "You're lucky that I saved you, Caulifla. Now there's only us left. It's only us, me, you, and Kaba, and Shallot." Because Giblet got knocked out along with that Topo guy. As Vegeta's fighting Shallot, as Shallot gets knocked out of the arena, the person goes, "It's just me, you, and Kaba." He goes, "We're screwed now. We can't win this. It's us versus that Goku guy, Frieza, Vegeta, and that 17 guy. We're screwed. We can't win this, but we'll try our best, alright?" He goes, "Yeah!" As she cranks it up to Super Saiyan. As he goes straight into God, going, "Ah!" As Goku's in blue and Vegeta's in blue. As Goku's fighting Caulifla in Super Saiyan Blue, and she's in Super Saiyan 3 somehow, because Caulifla surpassed her limits and went straight into Super Saiyan Blue, as they go, "Yeah! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!" Christian says, as Caulifla's knocked out, and so is Kaba. As Christian's still fighting Vegeta. As Christian's fighting Frieza. And 17, he goes, as he lands a punch on Frieza and kicks 17 back. They go, "Ugh." Christian goes, "There's no way I'm winning this match. There's no way." But then he thinks, "I can do that." He goes, "Thank you for this, Caulifla." He goes, "Ah," as he goes into Super Saiyan Blue, somehow. He goes, "Ah!" Shallot says, "Wow, that's awesome." Christian, then he goes, "How about we morph a Kai spirit?" Ah! As he turns into Super Saiyan Rose, Vegeta, as he kicks Vegeta back, as he goes, "Oh!" knocking him out of the arena instantly. Christian goes, Goku's into Blue Kaioken, and they start to clash, going, Christian lands a Keyblade strike on his arm, which makes him go, as he kicks Goku back, and Goku's knocked out almost. Christian punches 17 out of the arena for real. As he goes, but then 17 just catches it, saying, I fought Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and that wasn't that bad, but this is bad. As Christian punches even harder on 17's hand, as 17's hand is blasted back along with 17, he goes, "Ugh," into a rock. Christian says, "Dang it, I can't do a thing. I'm gonna run out of energy with these three, even if I'm in this form." He goes, "But I can do." As he goes and he transforms into UI Sign. As he goes, launches Frieza out of the ring. Now it's just him and Goku. He goes straight into Mastered Ultra Instinct and grabs Goku's collar and throws him forward, then punches him out of the ring. Universe 6 wins, but Krillin wishes back all the universes. As he goes, I'm done. As that's it for now. That's it forever, actually.